Hello everybody, welcome back to Too Many Nights of the Zealot. In the last episode, we finished Murder at the Excelsior Hotel and performed very well, I would say. This episode, we're going to be setting up Guardians of the Abyss, starting with the Eternal Slumber. Let's first talk about our upgrades. We had 5 experience to spend because we earned 7 and we spent 2 to come to Egypt. Nathaniel is going to purchase 1 charisma. He just earned Sergeant Monroe in the last episode. And I think I've been having a problem where I want both Lita and the Sled Dogs and Randall Chove just to be able to get the boxing gloves in case and heal 3 damage. So the charisma will help us be very flexible with that. It also means that without the Rod of Animalism, we can put all 4 Sled Dogs in play. And I think that's going to be pretty useful. And lastly, he's going to be upgrading his last copy of Get Over Here to the level 2 version. As for Daisy, she's going to get another copy of Cryptic Research. This card was really able to enable the big hand Daisy archetype that she was doing, and it performed pretty well. She has 1 XP left to spend. She's going to spend it on this level 1 Eon chart. It basically just represents 3 extra actions. It's not amazing, but it can be very good in a pinch. For it, we are going to be removing 1 Holy Rosary. We still have 1 in the deck, and 1 Research Librarian, since it seems like we have the card draw to get our tomes now. Alright, I'm going to sleeve those up, and then we can begin with setup. Alright, let's begin with opening hands. 5 cards for Nathaniel. The Bota, Get Over Here, Sergeant Monroe, Vicious Blow, and the 1-2 Punch. You know, I do like the Bota and the Sergeant Monroe, but I think I'm actually going to toss everything. Again, we're looking for Sled Dogs and Boxing Gloves, so that's another 5. Glory, Counterpunch, stand together, once you punch, clean them out. Well, we at least have a lot of good economy there, so when we are able to play our things, we will have the resources to do so. And we have some card draw in there, potentially find some stuff. Cryptic Writings, Encyclopedia, Mind Over Matter, and Occult Invocation. We are definitely getting rid of everything except the Encyclopedia. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guts, the Pantalone, the Old Book of Lore, and the Extensive Research. Okay, the Old Book of Lore will be very useful to be able to search both for Daisy and for Nathaniel to find the things we need. All right, let's begin with setup. As a note, I have never played these scenarios before, so you're watching a blind playthrough for me. So we might totally die, but we'll see. So apologies if I mess up anything setting up, but I do think that I can, I'm pretty competent at reading, hopefully. I like to think that I am. So we can start. A Day of Reckoning is coming. Okay, so we are playing as a side story, so it costs us 2 experience to go here, as I said. Additional rules and clarifications. Explore. Some abilities in Guardians of the Abyss are identified with an Explore action designator. Such abilities are generally used to find new locations to put into play and are initiated using the Activate action. Explore abilities instruct you to draw the top card of the Exploration deck, which is a separate deck that will be constructed during this scenario. This deck consists of several single-sided locations and treacheries. Each Explore ability indicates a particular type of location that you are seeking to draw. If a location of that type is drawn, it is put into play, and you move to that location. This is considered a successful exploration. If any other location is drawn, place it next to the Exploration deck and draw the next card from the Exploration deck. Repeat this process until a location of the indicated type is drawn or a treachery is drawn. After this action has ended, shuffle each location next to the Exploration deck back into the Exploration deck. If a treachery card is drawn, it is resolved as normal. If it is discarded, place it into the encounter discard pile as you would normally. There is no discard pile for the Exploration deck. This is considered an unsuccessful exploration. When a single-sided location is put into play from the Exploration deck, place clues on that location equal to its clue value. Now, I believe this came out in, 2018? Is that right? Something like that. Yeah. So, I think this was after Forgotten Age? I don't actually know, but Explore is if you play Forgotten Age, you know what's up. Story cards. Story cards are a new card type in this scenario. These cards serve as an avenue for additional narrative and typically appear as the reverse side of another scenario card. When you are instructed to resolve a story card, simply read its story text and resolve its game text, if any. Note, when a location or enemy that is in play is flipped over to a story card on its other side, that location or enemy is still considered to be in play while that story card is being resolved. Strength of the Abyss. During this scenario, resources on the scenario reference card represent the current strength of the Abyss. When you are instructed to add strength to the Abyss or remove strength from the Abyss, adjust the number of resource tokens on that scenario card accordingly. The strength of the Abyss has no inherent game effect on its own, though certain encounter card effects may grow stronger or change depending on the current strength of the Abyss. Beware, as the Abyss grows in strength, so too will the forces set against you. Should it grow too powerful, you will surely fail as guardians of the Abyss. Taken by the Abyss. If an effect states that a defeated investigator or ally asset has been taken by the Abyss, that character has been afflicted by a curse which puts them into a comatose state. When an investigator or ally is taken by the Abyss, first, add 1 strength to the Abyss. Then, if that card was unique, record in the campaign log that card name was taken by the Abyss. An investigator who has been taken by the Abyss is treated as if they were killed or driven insane. Additionally, for the remainder of the campaign, players cannot play copies of any unique ally assets who have been taken by the Abyss. Okay, that immediately scares me. If either of them are taken by the Abyss, if Lita Chandler is taken by the Abyss, Sergeant Monroe, Whitney Green, Jeremiah Kirby, I'm very sad. I would be very sad if that occurred. All right, here is our 6 encounter sets. And we can begin. Oh my god, this is a little hard to read. Greetings. I'm sorry. I know it has been some time since my last correspondence. I'm writing to you now because there is nobody I can trust here in Cairo. I don't even know if this letter will make it to you safely. I can only hope it does, for all our sakes. There's something wrong in the city. It started a few weeks ago. The head curator of the Museum of Egyptian Antiquities fell asleep and simply never awoke. I thought nothing of it at first, just a medical curiosity, a mystery the doctors would solve in due time. But then it happened again, and again. More and more people all across the city started falling into comas. Now it's happening every night. And as I write to you, they are taking my husband John to the hospital. I'm scared. I don't want to fall asleep and never wake up again. But more than that, I'm worried that these are people purposefully afflicting this curse on others. And if so, why? Please, I am begging you, I need your help. Yours sincerely, Jesse Burke. Well, we are trying to solve a little problem here in Arkham, but I guess we'll come and help. Technically, because of the way that, time zones work, as we move to Egypt, we never actually hit midnight, so it's not midnight yet, just for reference. All right, setup. Gather the following encounter sets. The Eternal Slumber, Sands of Egypt, Brotherhood of the Beast, and Abyssal Tribute. These sets are indicated by the following icons, respectively. All right, so here is the Eternal Slumber. Checking, yep. Eternal Slumber. We need Sands of Egypt. That's not Sands of Egypt. Is this, okay, this is Brotherhoods of the Beast. Oh, Jesus. Okay, here's Sands of Egypt. Yeah. This is a huge encounter set. And Abyssal Tribute. Okay. Come on. Hey, there they are. No spoilers. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Put the following locations into play. Streets of Cairo, outskirts of Cairo, Temple Courtyard, Museum of Egyptian Antiquities, Cairo Bazaar, and Expedition Camp. Each investigator begins play in the streets of Cairo. Okay, let me just... So yeah, it does look like there's a thing here. So, oh god, I can imagine this map might get a bit big. So the Expedition Camp we'll put here, yeah. Okay, let's put these where they need to go. This is our agenda. This is our act. Okay, so Streets of Cairo goes here. Cairo Bazaar goes to the left. Museum of Egyptian Antiquities goes here. Outskirts of Cairo. And the Temple Courtyard. Okay. Wow. Okay, so let me just check these locations. So the streets of Cairo is connected to all 4 of these. And these are connected. So this is connected to this, and this. Okay, so, okay, I see. So it's just these ones aren't connected to the opposite sides. So you can go like outskirts of Cairo to the Temple Courtyard, to the Cairo Bazaar, to the Museum of Egyptian Antiquities, all the way around. And then looks like this one is only connected to the outskirts of Cairo. All right, that makes sense. So this is like this is Cairo here, of course, and here's the expedition camp. Set the following cards aside to play. Neath, John and Jesse Burke, Ancient Ankh, both copies of Abyssal Revenant. Where are they? Are they in here? Nope. Are they in here? Abyssal Revenants. Okay. Doing my best not to look at these in particular. And each of the 7 single-sided locations. Okay. So I guess we're not constructing the exploration deck yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are the single-sided locations. Okay. Find the 6. Oh, these aren't actually included. Yep. Okay. Sorry. Find the 6 double-sided Brotherhood enemies. Professor. Yeah, all 6 of these. These enemies have story cards on their reverse sides. For the best experience, do not look at the story cards on their reverse sides. Shuffle the 6 enemies together and place them beneath the scenario reference card. Okay, that's a little bit awkward. Okay, I wonder how I'm going to do this. I am not reading them, by the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my trusty D20, sure. Okay. No, I have a D10. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to determine the order, and I'll just put them on like as a stack. So we have 6, so that's 0 to 5. We'll start with 2. 0, 1, 2. So Dr. Lila El Masri is on the bottom. Then we have 0 to 5. We're going to do 0 to 4 is... whatever. Just 0 to 4. I know I'm too lazy. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. So then we have Dr. Wentworth Moore. Then we have 0 to 3. Nope. Nope. Yes, so then Nadia here, 0 to 2. Nope. 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 Yes, okay, so then Nasor. And then even, odd. Even. Okay. And we have our people. We'll put them here. Okay, now we can continue. For each investigator in the game, place 1 resource on the scenario reference card under Strength of the Abyss. Okay, so we have 2 Strength of the Abyss. 1, 2. For the remainder of the scenario, resources on the scenario reference card represent the current Strength of the Abyss. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards, which is all of these. Wow. Okay, let me just make sure that they all make sense that they're in there. Yep. Okay. These are all Sands of Egypt, right? Yep. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, this will be our encounter deck. I will shuffle them up. But that is the setup for the Eternal Slumber. Is it the Eternal Slumber or Eternal Slumber? The Eternal Slumber. All right. All right. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Next time, we should be playing the Eternal Slumber. Until then, this has been Superfing99 signing off.